Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista here on YouTube, and today is Monday. God, I almost said September. No! Today is Monday, November 28th. So, let's talk about the weekend. So, I have lots of notes here because I was like, oh, I'm going to forget everything I want to say. So, I'm still working on Primrose Cottage Stitches Halloween letters. And I am not going to be done this by Thursday when I go to the retreat. However, I am not taking this with me. I decided I'm going to take two new starts, two Christmas projects. I spent time yesterday getting them together. The fabric, the floss, I have it all ready. So one of them is a Primrose Cottage Stitches piece. It is not the one I wanted. The new release, the PDF won't be available until December, and I didn't realize that when I first read the email. I was like, God damn it. So I'm going to have to wait to do that one. So this is an older one where it has like Rudolph, candy cane. It's like words. And then the other one, I want to say it's a Bent Creek one. It says calm. It's got like a lamppost. And it's like calm and something something Christmassy. So I'm taking those two. One is actually the smaller one I have in a hoop. And the other one is going to be on scroll rods. So I will actually take this off of the scroll rods Thursday morning when I pack. And put the other fabric on and all of that. I will be filming my usual vlog. I plan on getting up like with Bill on Thursday because I want to get out of here at like 8 or 8:30 so I can get there about 11 o'clock. It's about a 2.5 hour ride. So that is my plan because I'm not packing until Thursday. So I am off work today. The court reporter I work for, well, Tori, okay. Tori actually emailed me. Was it Friday? I think it was Friday. This long, long email because you guys know what happened the day before Thanksgiving. And since you guys had such good suggestions about having your phone on Do Not Disturb, and I don't have her as one of my favorite people to come through, when I'm at the retreat, my phone's going to be on Do Not Disturb constantly, the whole weekend. So I sat and drafted a really long reply to her, just laying it all out there, explaining everything that I felt about the way things have been going. And I scheduled it not to send until today, and it did. And I saw that she read it because I have access to her email, so I can tell that she clicked on it. Haven't had a response from her. Don't really need a response. I just wanted to get my thoughts across to her. So jobs actually came in for tomorrow and Wednesday. So I've already done prep for that for tomorrow. And nothing has come in for the team Thursday and Friday yet, but the week is still very early. So yeah, I'm excited to go to the retreat and to get away and, you know, do that. We do an ornament exchange, so that's cool. And be good to see everybody and have some dedicated, solid stitching time. Okay. So, Friday. I did not get, as you see, because this was almost where I ended in the last stitch with me. I didn't get any stitching done over the weekend. Zero. I had actually planned on stitching last night when Bill went to bed at 8 o'clock, but I actually had something to do for work, and it took me a lot longer than I thought it was going to, and by the time I was done that, just tired, and knew I had to get up early today. I did have a doctor appointment today. Not to get too graphic and in detail, 6 months ago when I had my well woman exam, so my gynecological exam, my pap smear came back abnormal. And, you know, that can be from anything. they automatically, when you have an abnormal pap smear, they do an HPV test on it, and that was negative. And so normally they will wait a whole year to do a repeat pap smear because you can just have inflammation in that area, and that could give you an abnormal one. And mine was like just one little step above having a completely normal one. So, but she said, given your history of breast cancer and things like that, I'm going to have you come back in 6 months. And today was 6 months. So I went back today, and I really like my doctor. She listens. She'll answer any question. She's really nice. She asks you how you've been. So did that. And then Bill asked me to stop by CVS and pick up a prescription for him. And I actually have been wanting to get some new sweaters. And I've been having trouble. So I decided, I said, you know what? Let me go to Goodwill since I was already out. Goodwill was sparse. I didn't get anything there. Then there was Walmart across the street, and I said, well, I haven't been in a Walmart in like a year and a half. I said, so let me go in there. No. No. So I said, all right, here's what I'm going to do. When I came home, I put in laundry, emptied the dishwasher, answered email, did that kind of stuff. I went on Amazon, and they have what's called Prime Try Before You Buy. You can add up to 6 items of clothing. Now, you have to click on like that category because not every clothing item in there is available for this. But you can add up to 6 things, and they will send them to you so you can try them on and see if you like them. And then you have 7 days to either return it and pay nothing, or you can check out and buy the items. I absolutely love that service. I've used it before, and it's worked out really well. So I put 5 sweaters in there and a pair of yoga pants because I'll explain. I ruined my other ones. I only had 1 pair of yoga pants, and I didn't wear them that often. I wear mostly jeans. But I ruined them. I got paint on them. So they're now work clothes. So I'm not going to check out that cart, though, and do that until I'm like at the retreat, because I don't want a bunch of mail coming when I'm not here. So I'm going to wait a couple days. It's not a huge deal. So Friday, we put up in our Christmas decorations inside the house, did the Christmas tree, and we forgot that last year our angel had like caught on fire a little bit, so we threw it away. And it was when we were taking the tree down, so we kind of forgot that we needed to do that. So we went online and I ordered a star this time, actually, from Amazon. And it came yesterday, and it looks really pretty. It's like, it lights up, and it's all trimmed in like gold glitter scrolls. It's really cool. I'm actually going to use the Snag Nabbit on that little, if I can grab it here. If you guys don't know what a Snag Nabbit is, it basically, I'm going to show you here in a second. If I can, it like won't pick up. Okay. It's like this little tool that has a serrated edge, sort of. See how it's, and if you have like a loose thread where this isn't like, and my needle doesn't get it, if you put it over it, it'll pull it through. See how it kind of like pulled it through? I use it a lot if I have like loose threads on the front, or I don't. There we go. Now it's good. I use it a lot. You can get it from 1-2-3 Stitch or even Amazon. It's a couple bucks. Invaluable tool. So, yeah, we put up the tree, and we also worked more in my new craft area in that bedroom. Bill was still spackling and finishing that up. So that was Friday. Saturday, our plan was, I had an appointment in the morning. Then Bill said, well, why don't we go to Sherwin-Williams and pick out the paint? Now, mind you, this is good. Mind you, you know, the whole time I had already picked out a paint color. I had picked out a pale yellow and the color was called Lily. Bill was adamant that it had to be a neutral pale color because when we go to move, we are planning to move in a couple years. He said, when you move and you sell a house, you need to have the whole house painted white. I had never heard of such a thing. I'm not up on that kind of stuff, so okay. And Bill wanted me to do a neutral color in there because he didn't want to repaint it again in a couple years. So everybody, and when I say everybody, I'm not exaggerating. Every single person that I mentioned the paint color to had something negative to say about it. Literally every single person. And when I went to my appointment Saturday morning, I mentioned this to this person. And again, they had a negative reaction also. And it just like put me over the edge. So I get home and I say to him, literally every fucking person I've mentioned this color to fucking hates it. Like, what color do I paint it then? And he's like, why do you care what everybody else says? Paint it whatever color you want to. So we come in my office and I said, I'm going to pull up Sherwin-Williams' site because that was where we were going to get the paint. I'm going to pull up their site and I'm going to look. So I show him. Now I thought I had showed him the color before that I wanted. I show him the color and he goes, oh yeah, that's too yellow. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. So you know what I did? I fucking went on there and I looked under white and I picked, it's like an off-white. The color is Greek Villa. I didn't even fucking care. So we go get the paint and I let him handle all of it. And I was still just, we got in the car afterwards and he said, well, I hope you're going to be all right with this color. He says, you don't seem too happy about it. And I didn't really say anything because here's my thought. I understand the reasoning behind him wanting to do a neutral color. I don't have to act overjoyed about it, however. I love color. If it was up to me, our house would be a veritable rainbow. You know, besides our kitchen being like a bright yellow, every other wall in this house is a brown or a gray or a white. Besides my office too. My office is purple. So what I decided, I said, okay, here's what's going to fucking happen then in that room. The color that I want in that room is going to have to come from the accessories in the room. The curtains are going to be teal. The bookcase is going to be teal. My chair in there is going to be pink. We actually, when we went to Home Depot to get the painting supplies, I got new knobs for the closet door and they're like a light teal and I got the same ones for my office and I love them. So it's going to have to be that kind of stuff that's going to have to bring color to that room because the color is almost white. The doors, closet doors, and the main door to the room is going to be white and the trim's going to be white. Now, the carpet is blue because that's what was already in there. So yeah, the color is going to be from the things I put in the room on the walls. Because Bill and I talked, and I'm considering even getting a self-adhesive removable decal that goes above the bookcase in a teal color that says, create something beautiful. Now, the decal costs like $50 because I want one that's like 55 inches wide. So I'm on the fence about getting that. But he was like, no, that would look really cool. So, and I also have like a lamp that my stepdaughter had in her bedroom that I kept that is like a hot pink with the shade is like zebra print. So, and then things I put on the wall, like when I hang a diamond painting or cross stitch, that's going to be the color in the room. But yeah, I wasn't going to act overjoyed and excited about painting the fucking room white. No. Nope. And I'm even considering getting a sign to either hang on the door that says like Danielle's Craft Room or something that goes on the doorway, like on the, you know, the frame of the door. Again, I'm on the fence, but I really want to, I can just hang that with a 3M hook. I really want to get a sign for the door. But all that can come later. I can get that stuff later. So we came home and we got all the supplies in the room. And we actually, did we do that? No, we didn't do anything else in the room that day because by the time we got home from all that, it was like 3 o'clock. And my stepdaughter was coming over because we live close to a marina. I mean, there's a beach down the end of our road. They were having a lighted boat parade for Christmas, and Bill wanted to go to the beach at the end of our street and sit and watch it. Now, mind you, it was cold AF. I had a hat, gloves, and my coat on, and I was still frozen because we sat down there for a good, it had to be a good hour and a half. And we brought camping chairs, so at least we got to do that. But yeah, I was frozen when we got home. I didn't think, like, I should have either brought a blanket or I should have not worn jeans because, man, the jeans, the cold just seeped right through them. And we had ordered Chinese for dinner, which was good. And yeah, so that was Saturday. Because by the time we got home from that, it was like 8:30. She left when we got back. We started watching this really dumb movie. And then we got in the hot tub, warmed up, and then we went to bed. Because we were tired. It had been a long day. Sunday, the plan was to paint the ceiling in the room. We had gotten white paint to paint the ceiling. So Sunday we get up, we go to the grocery store. And then when we came back, I helped him like paint around the edge, like to cut in. And then he painted the ceiling with a big roller. And I actually filmed him doing some of that. And we had taken the shelf in the closet out, and I was cleaning that. I think I did that on Saturday too. Yeah, I was cleaning stuff like the shelving in the closet because everything was just dirty from so many years of being used. And what else did I clean? I cleaned something else. Oh, like the return grate that is on the wall in there. Because he's painting that. So we did that kind of stuff on Saturday. But yeah, so we painted the ceiling. And then I decided, because I went to cut, like when I printed out the pattern I'm taking with me to the retreat, I used my paper cutter and I forgot about the craft supplies that I had in the china cabinet. And I'm like, crap, where is this going to go in the new room? Because I have plans like for everything. So I decided, I cleaned out I had 2 scrapbook containers full of paper. I cleaned that out, combined all the paper into one. And then I'm going to use the other one to house my pieces of felt and sticky board, because I didn't want to buy any more containers. I really just wanted to buy as little as possible. So I did that. And then I also was looking at my drafting table because I really, really, really want to, when I get in the new craft room, I really want to start diamond painting again. I currently have 7 diamond paintings. I actually bought 2. Yes, I bought 2 from Diamond Art Club's Black Friday sale. It was 30% off. I don't think the ones I bought were like new releases. I actually need to look on their site. They have Cyber Monday releases. But I bought 2 of them. They're both Hannah Lynn's. One is Queen of Hearts and the other is the Tea Rose Fairy. They're beautiful. The diamond painting I want to start when I get in there is April by Hannah Lynn in the Diamond Art Club. I've had that one forever. So I've been looking for a better way to store my diamonds for a project. The container I had, like the 60 little container that zippered up, and I used that for a long time. But I would have to pour the diamonds into a tray, diamond paint, then pour them back and pick out the new color and all that. So, okay, before I say what I'm going to say, I also decided to go ahead and I had like residue on my light pad. And I went ahead and used Goo Gone and cleaned all that off, because instead of plugging my instead of plugging my light pad in, I'm going to use my power bank to power it. So I won't have any cords like that. And I already tried it. The power bank fits right into it. No problem. That power bank is so awesome. And so I went on yesterday. I went on Facebook because I belong to a bunch of diamond painting groups. And I'm like, I'm going to look up, because I haven't looked at diamond painting stuff or done anything in over a year. It has been a really long time. Yeah, I'm going to say, before any of you say anything about what I'm about to say, what I want to buy, I do realize I haven't diamond painted in a really long time. But like I told my husband yesterday, I want to get back to it. I want to get back to it when I get in the new room, because I want to be able to hang some diamond paintings in there, not necessarily frame them. I need to find an alternative where I saw a video where someone removed like all the writing on the border with nail polish remover. And then they painted that border and then just hung it up like with poster tape or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I need something that is non-damaging to the walls. And so I don't have to pay for a frame. So I was on Diamond Art Club and I put in, because you can search in these groups like for a term. So posts that mention these terms will come up. So I put in storage. So as I was perusing, this item called the credenza came up. And someone had a picture of it and I about fell over. So this credenza is made from, I want to say, plexiglass or really thick acrylic. It's clear. It is basically a cabinet that has two doors. The knobs are, you can get the knob, you can customize it. You can get the knobs colored or have just plain clear knobs. But when you open it, and you can buy this credenza, you can buy a 60 slot or a 45 slot. Most of the diamond paintings I have and the ones I buy are not over 45 colors. So I was then looking for prices, how to order this, because I really wanted to know how much it was, and I saw no prices. It is the company Chinkled. I guess that's how they are, out of the Philippines. And so I finally found a post where someone showed theirs, because you can also get your name on it. You can get a sticker on it. You can get a quote on it. And you can get knobs. So inside the 60 slot one or the 45 slot one, inside, if you get the 60 one, it is 60 diamond painting trays in its own individual slot that on the end of it has a colored knob, whatever color you want. So when you go, let's say you're using tray number 1, you pull it out by the knob until you can pull it out totally with your hand. And then, yeah, so each tray is numbered. So 1 to 60 or 1 to 45. And you can also get the numbers in colors. And it looked so cool. And what I loved about it was that when you kit up, it will negate having to pull the diamonds out, pour them in a tray. When you're done with that, empty the tray, get the next color. When you kit up, you were pouring all of the diamonds into the tray for each color. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you want to color with number 50, you just go pull out the tray and then you put it back. You don't have to pour anything. And the trays are big enough that they will fit like a big pack of diamonds. And someone even demonstrated like how well do the diamonds like settle so you can diamond paint, and it looked phenomenal. This thing looked so cool. So I was looking for a price because the company wants you to direct message them and they will quote you a price. They don't put any prices on their Facebook page or on their Instagram page. I will link it down below so you can go see what they look like. So I finally found a post where someone listed the prices, and I about fell over. This is definitely a luxury item. So the 45 slot one was, I want to say, $115. I think, or 120, and the 60 slot one was like $140. Then, now mind you, they are in the Philippines, and from the US, Philippines is about 8,000 miles. The shipping for this, to the US, it's $100 to $150 for shipping. So all told, you're spending about $230 if you want the 45 slot one. When I told Bill, he was like, what? So he started looking like on AliExpress, on Amazon. I spent literally like 3 hours trying to look. And there are some companies on Etsy that do something similar. But there was one that had a 10 tray thing that it looked like it was 3D printed. And it was $50 for 10 trays. And I thought, I really liked the clear acrylic one, the Credenza by this company. And it got, I haven't seen one bad review. I literally looked at so many posts about it in the Facebook group. And I'm pretty sure it was Diamond Art Club's VIP group that's in there. I read so much about it. People absolutely loved it. They said it was worth all of it. And we all know that shipping for stuff is crazy pants right now. And they said, now some people said it took months to get to them because it's a custom order. They only do them as you order it. You don't pay until it's finished. Just like when I ordered, you know, the stitching stands. You don't pay until it's done. And they will send you a mock-up of it so you can approve, you know, where you want the stuff. So I was like, man, I'm like, well, I told Bill, I said, well, maybe I'll think about it. And then I'll ask for it, you know, as a birthday gift, you know, next year. So I read everything and I stopped looking and I was reading. And then it hit me. I'm like, why don't I get it from you as my Christmas gift? I said, I don't have anything. I didn't tell him anything big. Everything on my Amazon wish list was like, you know, perfume, a sweatshirt. He's like, do you really want that? I said, yeah. I said, I love it. I said, it would be such an awesome addition to my diamond painting because it would fit on, it's only 10 inches wide, long. Yeah, the width of it. So it would fit on, next to my drafting table, I have like a 3-drawer thing that's connected to it. It would fit on the top of that. And I'm like, absolutely. Yes, I want it. And I'm like, that's a prime opportunity for me to get it. You know, I don't mind spending $220 of my Christmas money on that. Absolutely not. I said, now, it probably won't be here by Christmas. He's like, oh, well, that's a shame. I said, I don't care, though. I don't care. What do I care? So I wrote them, I direct messaged them, and I had said, now, this was before I'd found out the price. Yay, I'm done the house. Let's go. So I direct messaged them and said, I'm interested in the 45 slot one. I want everything in purple. I want the trays will be clear, but I want the knobs purple, the numbers purple, and I want my name purple. And they have an option where you can get like a little heart next to your name. And then they had like, it looked like a diamond painting sticker, like a diamond. And someone had that on theirs in the bottom right. So I told him I wanted that. Whoops, I didn't mean to, I hit the tripod with my hand. I am still waiting for the mock-up. Like they took my order down, and I asked them how long it would take, and they couldn't tell me. Or they didn't tell me yet. So I feel like a lot of people have ordered from this company. A lot of people have this. And like I said, no one has complained. And they said it comes so well packaged that it took somebody, they said like 45 minutes to unbox it, because literally every knob, every corner, everything was covered in foam. So, you know, it's not like fucked up when you get it. All right, I should do, there's like a line. There's 2 lines here. Wait a minute, let me, what is happening? Like the magnet wasn't sticking. Okay. It's orange and black. The black is first. Okay. But yeah, so I can't wait. I cannot wait. So if you guys, I'm going to, like I said, I will link their Facebook page so you can go and look. It's such an amazing piece of the concept. I love it, of just being able to pull out the diamond painting tray. Phenomenal. Someone said it saved them so much time. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to diamond paint again. So, did that. And I started playing Wordle again, if you can believe it. I had quit for a while because, I don't know, just got sick of doing it. I've only done it for 2 days because I didn't do it for so long that my streak is like gone. And I think I had missed it, so then my streak was 0 anyway. The last 2 days, I kid you not, I've gotten Wordle in 2 guesses. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe I just go with a word that's in my head. Wait a minute, let me, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I couldn't believe that I got it twice. 2 days in a row on the second guess. I still have never gotten it on 1 guess. I'm sure that day is coming though. And I started reading a new book, which I am very excited about. It's actually really good. I got it from the library. It's due back to the library in 4 days, so I need to get reading. I'm already like 60 pages in. It's like a 354-page book, though. It is called Take Your Breath Away by Linwood Barkley, and one of you suggested it to me. And it's so good. So the premise, husband and wife. The wife disappears from her house, and then they flash forward 6 years later, and she turns up. Or at least I think it's her. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm not quite, the husband hasn't like seen her yet, but he knows of her sighting. And I just can't wait to see what happens, because where the fuck have you been for 6 years? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Nah. I can't imagine. I can't imagine at all. I'm excited to get the Color Street new subscription box they just started. December 3rd, I think it gets shipped out. Or you have until December 3rd to do it. I signed up because I have to at least try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 black ones. But yeah, so that is what, when Bill comes home today, he is going to cut in for the walls, and he'll probably start painting tomorrow, believe it or not. He said it's going to take a week-long thing, because he'll have to do 2 coats on the walls, and then he has to paint the closet. And I told him specifically, do not feel obligated when I am gone to paint this room. I am perfectly willing to help you next weekend when I'm here and free. He said, well, I don't really have anything else to do anyway. He's like, I might do it. Okay, I'm just saying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would not be surprised though if I come home and he has it done, because he's like that. Like when he has a task, especially something like that, he wants to get it done. He just, especially if he has nothing to do. Now I know he's playing poker Saturday night. 2 more, 13. Yeah, I know he's playing poker Saturday night, but I mean, he's going to have Thursday when he gets home from work, Friday, all day Saturday until like 4 or 5 o'clock. So, yeah. And that room is not that big. But I mean, the painting part is tedious. It really is. You got to do the walls. Then we have to paint the doors and the trim. And then the last step will be to carpet clean. And I forgot to ask my mom if she still has a carpet cleaner when we were over there for Thanksgiving. Now, I told him, I said, you know, there's no rush to paint this because I'm not getting any furniture or anything in there anyway until after Christmas. Because I told him, I said, I'm not moving anything in there until we put together the desk and the bookcase. I'm not going to have furniture in there and us be trying to put together these big monstrosities because the bookcase is 55 inches wide and the desk is like 75 pounds. I said, we're going to need room to maneuver in here. And my mom is getting me the desk for Christmas, so I'm not getting, and I'm going to use Christmas money to buy the bookcase. The bookcase is $170. I was really hoping that it would be on sale like for Cyber Monday. It's not. Because if it was, I was going to buy it like now. But no, it's not. So, after Christmas. Yep. Yeah, so I'm like, there's no rush. I said, because I'm not even... Now, if he gets the whole room painted, which I know he'll have it done in a week, I may order the curtains and put up the curtains and have that part done. Because right now the room doesn't even have a blind on it. It's like wide open. But yeah, I would like to at least get the curtains. I think the curtains were like 25 bucks. But yeah, pops of color. Pops of color with every other fucking thing I'm going to put in that room. Because yeah, nobody's going to tell me that I can't have a fucking colored bookcase. Or whatever. Yeah. So that's all I got for you guys. Actually, I'm happy I plan on stitching tonight because my job tomorrow doesn't start until 11 o'clock. So I'll be able to stay up a little bit and watch some stuff. I don't really know what to watch though. I watched like all the shows. I need to find something. So I hope you guys have had a good weekend and a good Thanksgiving and all of that. I haven't even started Christmas shopping. I'm probably not going to start until I come back from the retreat because there's a couple things that I cannot get like online. I'm going to have to go out and actually do some shopping. And with buying all gift cards, I really think I'm going to like just go to, there are a couple stores around here that like have a whole lot. I may just go in one shot and just get them all and just be done with it because, you know, ordering gift cards through the mail can be, you take a risk. I've never had an issue, but I know people that have, so. But all right. I hope you guys are all having a good Monday. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.